Hey budget gardeners, Vita Loca here. Join me today as I show you 10 beautiful things in my mid-October garden. Let's start with mums. Many people think that mums are annuals, but did you know you can get your mums to return year after year? I've made videos showing you my process on how I overwinter my mums so that they return for me year after year. I'll put links to those videos down in the description below. Even though some of these mums are starting to go by, they have put on such beautiful color for me in my October garden. I really love them, and in fact, I have lots of different perennial mums in my yard. But I wanted to start this video with these yellow mums because they are just so bright and so cheery. They've been blooming for me for a number of weeks, and I have thoroughly enjoyed them. Not only do I have the yellow mums blooming in my garden, I have some other mums here as well that are looking just as pretty. These are some newer mums that I just planted in the summertime this year, so they should return for me next year. I overwintered these in my garage last year when I got them, and that's the best way for me to basically get my mums to return. But then I get them right in the ground during the spring or summer months. So pretty. And then these mums have continued to put on such a fabulous show. I pruned them back really hard earlier in the season a number of times so that they would have a nice growth habit to them. And the white mums that you see are mums that we planted together a year ago. We bought them for a very cheap price, and I showed you in a video how to overwinter them. I love the color, and I can't wait to divide all of these mums next spring because I want to move them all around my yard. Something else that's looking beautiful in my garden right now are my perennial asters. I have a couple of different colors of asters in my yard, and I really do enjoy them. And I want you to see how pretty the purple asters look next to these yellow mums. And they also bloom for a very, very long time in the garden. And here is a slightly darker colored purple aster that I have in my garden. It's starting to go by, but again, it's just adding so much nice color in my fall garden here. Here is another aster that I have. It has more of a pinkish color to it. It's so pretty. If you don't have aster in your garden, I highly recommend it. There are so many different kinds you can get, so many different colors, and different ones that bloom at different times of the season. Another very pretty plant to have in the fall garden is the English lawn daisy. It's considered a biennial, but it is just so easy to grow from seed, and it blooms during the spring months. It takes a break during the summer months, and then it comes back for you again in the fall months as the temperatures cool down. It's just so dainty, so cute to have. I love it. Even though dianthus puts on a wonderful show during the spring months, and then it has a little bit of a lull during the summer months, it comes back again and blooms for you during the fall months. I really enjoy dianthus, and I have it in a number of different colors. Just these little pops of color that the dianthus provide in the garden are so bright and cheery. My roses continue to put out blooms in this nice cool weather, and I have a number of different ones blooming right now. Look at this very pretty white one. And then my pink knockout roses also are putting out some beautiful color in the fall garden. And not only are they blooming, I still have many buds, which tells me that they will continue to bloom into the season, even though we've had a frost. Roses are a must in the fall garden, I feel. And look how pretty this coral drift rose is looking. I just love its color. Did you know that there are white daisies that really only bloom in the fall time? Well, there are. These are called Montauk daisy. I really enjoy them. I love the white color in my garden this time of year because I don't have a lot of white when it comes to flowers in the fall time. So I will take it. Very pretty. I'm also enjoying their leaves. I like the mix of the green with the yellow right next to the white flowers. There are so many different kinds of ornamental grasses that you can get for your garden. And this is the time of year when many of them shine. This maiden grass, or miscanthus, is looking so pretty right now. I want you to see the beautiful plumes that it sends out this time of year. I enjoy their color. I think they look so pretty. I have come in and deadheaded this plant so many times, and the more I deadhead it, the more it blooms for me. This is called mountain bluet or centaurea. Look how pretty it looks. In fact, look at the bee. The pollinators are still enjoying these plants. Very pretty plant to have in the garden if you want color pretty much all season long. We've already had a freeze. However, I have to mention some annuals that are still looking very pretty in my fall garden. This is calendula, and it just seeded itself here. I love its color. We are approaching Halloween pretty soon, and who doesn't love the color orange in their fall garden? Another annual that is doing very well in my fall garden are these petunias. Even though we've had some cool weather, they seem to thrive in cool weather. So they're doing very, very nicely. And I'm enjoying their color. I have some other annuals that are still looking very pretty. I have Dipladenia, or mandevilla. It has some really pretty pink colored flowers on it. And then right near it is a beautiful elephant ear. We have some petunias here. I like the colors of the petunias for this time of year. And then some really pretty coleus. So it's been a warm season here in New England, as it has been for many of you. And I'm able to enjoy some of these beautiful annuals. And on the really cool nights, I just bring them in for shelter, and then I bring them back out during the day. We have some more petunias over here. And then another annual that is loving this cool weather is this Martha Washington geranium, also known as a regal geranium. And this geranium I like to overwinter, so it will be coming in my garage as the nighttime temperatures cool down. It's fun showing you some of these annuals that are still looking really nice in my fall garden. I'm keeping them on my porch just to keep them a little protected. Here we have another elephant ear that I will be overwintering, bare root. Some more really pretty coleus that we had started from seed, and then another elephant ear that I'll be overwintering pretty soon. The small leaf rhododendron looks so pretty this time of year. Even if they're not blooming, look at the color of the leaves. I love the nice red colored leaves this time of year. I have many different kinds of sedum in my yard, and even though the sedum have gone by in terms of their blooms, I feel that the bloom heads, or the spent bloom heads, still look so pretty in the fall garden. Even though they are starting to turn over, I honestly am loving their color. I think it looks really pretty in the fall garden. This is where I have a hosta garden. It's full of lots of different hosta. And usually the hosta are a nice vibrant green color or blue color. But I think it's also very pretty this time of year to just appreciate and enjoy the color that the hosta give us as they're starting to turn over. It's just the natural thing that they do, and we really should enjoy their color this time of year. Soon enough, I will be coming in here and cutting these hosta back, but let's enjoy them while we can first. Something else that I think looks very pretty in my fall garden is my lawn. My husband and I take a lot of care of our lawn, and we are very proud of it. So I wanted to make sure that I didn't forget about it and that I added it to the list of things looking nice in my October fall garden. Something that I think us New Englanders take for granted is the fall foliage. And if you don't have a chance to enjoy fall foliage where you live, I have to add it as part of something beautiful happening in my garden right now. There are a lot of different trees in my yard, and with those trees, there are a lot of different colors happening. And I really enjoy it season to season. I love the fall foliage here in my garden. I feel like it's a natural backdrop in my yard, and it's something I look forward to each and every year. I hope you enjoyed this mid-October garden tour. I'd love to hear from you. What do you have that's still looking beautiful in your October garden? And until the next video, make it a great day with gardening.